2, I call the member for Fadden.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I rise to speak on the condolence motion for Trooper David Pearce and to pass on my sympathy and support to his wife Nicole and daughters Stephanie and Hannah. Trooper Pearce was born in Liverpool, New South Wales, and enlisted in the Australian Army Reserve in 2002 and served until 2005. Following a period of reserve service, he then transferred to the Australian Regular Army in July 2006. He was deployed to the Solomon Islands with the 9th Battalion of the Royal Queensland Regiment in 2005-2006. He was subsequently posted to the Brisbane-based 2nd 14th Light Horse Regiment in October 2006. He had been deployed just a few weeks prior and was serving with the Reconstruction Force. Trooper Pearce was 41 when he was tragically killed during a roadside bomb attack on the light armoured vehicle he was driving, only 6 kilometres from the Australian base of Tarankout in the southern province of Oruzgan. Trooper Pearce was one of the great modern Anzacs who knew service above self and demonstrated so ably that there is no greater love than this, than to lay down your life for your friends. His death has touched the heart of the nation and has united all people from all walks of life who have paid personal homage to this brave soldier. Trooper Pearce's life experiences and outgoing personality made him a very popular soldier. His ability to communicate with people of all ages was highly regarded, and he was well respected by his peers. As a former Army officer with operational service overseas, I understand the hardships for families who keep the home fires burning whilst their partners serve us overseas. And Trooper Pearce was a great family man. He was a dedicated father of 2 beautiful girls, Stephanie and Hannah, and a dedicated husband to Nicole, his wife, and life partner of 18 years. It's attributed to George Orwell that we sleep in our beds, or we sleep safe in our beds, because rough men stand ready in the night to visit violence on those who would do us harm. Trooper Pearce's sacrifice was not in vain. He's a beacon of inspiration to other peacekeepers to provide a better future for the people they serve, and in Trooper Pearce's account, those of Afghanistan. He stands tall as a man that believed that all people, wherever they may live, should have the opportunity to live in a better world, free from violence, intimidation and repression. Though it can only ever be a small comfort to his family, Trooper Pearce sacrificed his life doing what he loved, serving his country. A highly professional, skilled and dedicated soldier, he knew the great dangers, the great sacrifices, but also served in that great tradition of our noble country, knowing that the only way that evil prospers is if good men do nothing. Trooper Pearce will never share a place with those cold, miserable souls that stand by ambivalent. His place will be forever known as one of honour, of a man that did not shrink or shirk from danger, but fulfilled his duty in the great tradition of our nation. He is universally saluted. Let me conclude with some fitting words by Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those 2 impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you, except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son. This Parliament is tremendously proud of Trooper David Pearce. As his federal member and a former fellow serving soldier, I'm incredibly proud of his service and his sacrifice. And I know his wife Nicole, daughters Stephanie and Hannah, and extended family are very, very proud of their hero, father, dad and husband.